Good morning, Tehmina Khan is here in TKMaths S1. In today's video, we will solve a question on arithmetic progression and geometric progression, which is a part of the syllabus of A-level mathematics and additional mathematics. In additional mathematics, it is a part of syllabus of code 0606 and 4037. So the syllabus is same for both the codes. So this is the common syllabus there. So I have written here the 3 pointers which are part of the syllabus. In this question, we will talk about, or we will make use of arithmetic geometric progression and what is the difference between them. We will apply that difference, you will understand, and nth term formula, and then we will find the nth term, right? Let's see. Convergence concept we are not applying in this question, we will use it later sometime. So now these are the formula which you should know by heart. For the arithmetic progression, if you see, the series is generated by a plus d, a plus 2d, and so on, a plus n minus 1d. This is your first term. Second term, I have written here term 1, term 2, term 3, right? So when you are talking about any particular term, you just pick up this one, a plus n minus 1d, when you don't know which term is that. And this is the formula for the sum of the terms. When you have to find the sum, and we will make use of this formula also in the question, where n represents number of term, a represents the first term, which is here as well, and d represents the difference between the term. And then see the second series, which is geometric progression. Its general terms are a, ar power 1, ar power 2, ar power 3, and so on until it is ar power n minus 1. So you can see term 1 has r power 0. That's why we don't write it. Term 2 has r power 1. Term 3 has r power 2, and so on. Nth term will have r power n minus 1. So this you know the series. Now in geometric progression, it could be sum of few terms, or it could be sum of infinite terms. Now why it is sum to infinite terms? We will solve it, a question in which convergence is the condition, then we will apply it. Right now, we will just use a formula as it will be given to you in the question, this thing. So we will not go into the detail of convergence. And why this condition is must, I have made a video on it separately, and I will put the link in the description so you can see the reason behind it. Okay, why when we are finding the sum of infinity, then modulus of r has to be less than 1, which means minus 1 is less than r is less than 1. So that we will see in that video. So let's start a question. So this is a beautiful question. Why? Because it is involving the concept of log also in it, right? So now let's start the question. The first term of first 3 terms of the arithmetic progression. So let me write here AP. Okay. So first term is LG3. Second term is A plus D, like I have shown you in the formula, is 3LG3. And the third term, which is A plus 2D, is 5LG3. This is given to you. And what else is given to you? That the sum to the n terms of the progression can be written as 256LG81. So it means sum of n terms. You have to find the value of n, by the way, that how many terms are those. Sum of n terms is equals to 256LG81. Now, first of all, you should know that the difference between the AP and GP, arithmetic progression, the basic difference is that AP has common difference, right? Where GP has common ratio. This is the major difference. So now this is the arithmetic progression. So I have to make an equation to solve this question. So what can I make here? This is given to me here, right? And I know that the sum of the formula is Sn is equals to n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. Now a I have here LG3, good. N I have to find out. So Sn is 256 LG81. I'm just substituting from the given condition. Okay. And A is LG3, which is given here. I'm just substituting in it, right? and I have to find out. Now what is D? How will I find out D? You can subtract any two consecutive terms, right? And you will find D. So let me subtract term 2 minus term 1. Okay, so to find out D, I will do 3 Lg3 minus Lg3. Now when there is no coefficient, it means it is 1 here. Because Lg3 is common, so I can say 3 minus 1 is 2. So it is 2 Lg3. So this is my D, which is a common difference. I can write in place of this here. So 2 Lg3. After that, I just have to open it, expand it, and solve it. So let's solve it. Acha, one more thing you will notice. You have Lg3 here, Lg3 here, here Lg81. Now you must know that 81 is equals to 3 power 4. So I can easily change it into Lg3. Agreed? So instead of 81, I'm writing 3 power 4. So now this one will be 2 Lg3. I'm expanding the bracket. N will multiply by this. It will become what? 2n Lg3. And then minus 1 multiply, it will be same thing. So now after this, what will happen? Can you see two terms which can cancel out? Yes, you're right. This one and this one can cancel out. Now, what I will do here, this 4 will come here and multiply. Because of this law of logarithm I have explained to you here. The power multiplies by the multiplier. So 256 times 4 is what? Now you need to pick up the calculator. I don't know by heart as well. So anyway, so 1024, just a minute, 1024, 256 times 4 is this, Lg3 is equals to, now I am multiplying this term by n over 2. So it is n over 2 times 2n Lg3. Now what will happen? This 2 will cancel out. Agreed? So you have n square Lg3. So I think from here you know that Lg3 will cancel out. If you bring it down, n square is equals to 10. Acha, by the way, because now you will have one paper without calculator, so this is a question which can come in the non-calculator paper, because there is no such number which needs calculator as such. So this is very much fit into non-calculator paper. Now what is root of 1024? 32, right? So this is how we have found the value of n. Achha, if anything is not clear and you need more explanation, you can write in the comments. I'll explain it to you. Let's see the part 2 of the same question. Here they have written specifically, do not use a calculator in this part of the question. The same thing could be asked in this one. I have taken this question from June 2022, right? At that time calculator was applied, but the same question could be asked to solve without a calculator. And whenever the word says do not use a calculator, it means you have to show each and every step very carefully. Now in this question, it is a geometric progression. So do you remember the geometric progression? Let me write it here. It was A, R. We write plus, then it becomes sequence. Otherwise it is series. So I'm just writing the terms here. What do these terms? So it is A, AR, AR square, and so on. Right? I showed you in the beginning the formula. These are the first three terms of the geometric progression. So A is equals to ln 256. AR is equals to ln 16. Always write down things like this. It will be easy and you will not make mistake then. Sometimes you make careless mistakes. And what is given to you? Find the sum to infinity of this progression, giving your answer in this form. Now you have to find the sum to infinity, and the formula is what? A over 1 minus R. So in this formula, I need to know what is A and what is R, so that I can plug in here, and my R has to be what? This. Remember this rule. Whenever you are applying sum to infinity, you have to remember this condition. Again, I'm saying the link is given in the description to know the reason why, and you should know why. Okay, so let's see. A though I have ln 256, but what is R? Because GP is about the common ratio, so I can do third term divided by second term, like this, term 3 divided by term 2, or you can do term 2 divided by term 1. So I am doing term 2 and term 1, dividing it, okay? So it is ln 16, that will give me what? It will give me r divided by ln 256. Now I have to see, hint is also here, ln 4 is the least, or it could be ln 2. What do I mean by this? These are different 16 and 256. So I'm trying to bring them in the same order. I know 16 can be written as 4 square and 256 can be written as, come on, pick up the calculator, 4 power 4. So what I can do here, I can write here ln 4 square divided by ln 4 power 4. What comes after this? The rule which I have showed you in the first question. Power will become the multiplier. So this 2 will come here and multiply here, which is 1 here, 2 ones are 2. Similarly, this power will come and multiply by the multiplier here, which is 1 here. So it is 4. So now this can cancel out and you will have what? 1 over 2. 1 over 2 is very much in between this condition satisfied. So now I have r, I have a. So let me find out the sum to infinity. Okay. So sum to infinity is a over 1 minus r. Okay. So my a here is what? ln 4 power 4. ln 4 power 4. 1 minus r is what? Half. This will come here as a multiplier. So it will become 4 times ln 4. 1 minus half is half. And I'm sure you know, if you have a divided by b over c, it becomes ac over b. I hope you know it. If you don't know, let me tell you. A divided by b over c, it means a times c over b, which is ac over b. Okay, so that's why it will become 4 times 2 is 8 ln 4. But question said something, bring it in the form p times ln 2. Oh, I need ln 2. So what should I do? Instead of 4, I can write here 2 power 2. And then this 2 will come here as a multiplier. So it will become 16 ln 2. So I have brought it in the form, and p is what? 16. So I hope you understood this question. Thank you very much for watching. Please do press like and subscribe to encourage me, and don't forget to share it with your friends so that they can also learn it. Take care. Allah Hafiz.